Nice to have you with us. Before we went into the break, we were taking a look at False Bay against Villagers. Faisal, one of the things that I must say, just looks right. One of the things that you can see from the outside is, I went to Villagers on Saturday. I was also at the Primrose Collegians game. Is from an organizational point of view, just driving past the Villagers crew. Everybody's dressed smartly. They've got their ties on. The False Bay guys arrived also in their smarts. Well, I don't know if you call it your dress ones or whatever the case may be. Yeah. But it just goes to show that there's communication at the club. There's a dress code. Everybody's organized. It goes to show that there's a sense of professionalism and pride at the clubs.
No, 100%. I think a lot of us don't see or realize what goes on behind the scenes in that there. And I think, I must, take my hat off to many of the clubs in terms of their planning, prep, and also with regards to, off the field planning and that there. And I think this year from our side, we've been busy with our audits, going through the clubs, making sure there's compliance and that there. I must commend many of the clubs, many of the boxes have been ticked. I think like the plan and objective is before the season starts, from an administrative side, all the boxes are ticked, and from a off the field, we're rearing to go in that there. So I think the key to get the upper hand on many of the clubs is that off the field focus that also needs to be in. As much as we want to win on the field, we also want to ensure that our club is running effectively and efficiently, got manpower.
Yeah, I mean, when you get to a club and you see somebody's dressed in a jacket and tie, and then there's some organizing there. Let's take a look now. Second half, False Bay Villagers. there we go. False Bay Villagers. Final result then. Jerome, should we go to you on that? Your thoughts on the game?
No, it was good from both sides. I don't know what was the final result, but it seems like it was pretty even when I watched this game. Yeah, so, and you can see they still have big squads because while the guys are playing, the teams are warming up. So it seems like they've got two separate teams playing, which is good.
All right, obviously the results at this stage of the game, not that important, eh?
No.
No. Yeah. All right, guys, I went this past weekend to go and watch, as we're talking now about the Gees and the Spirit, and you'll see after the break, we're going to be taking a look still at two more games, Lunga and Goodwood and Brackenfell, but I went this weekend to the field where we watched Primrose up against Collegians, and we've got a number of fan interactions here. We have to show you what club rugby is all about. This was absolutely amazing. Take a look at some of these highlights. Right, folks, if you were at City Park this weekend to watch Primrose Collegians, you will know that the Gees was there. Faisal, Primrose Collegians, it really, on the day, I had kids coming to me, 9 years old, 10 years old. I had adults, moms, dads, grandparents, people who've been watching the game for years, all just loving the fact that club rugby was there, the community interaction. For me, it just reminded me again why one has to get down to a game on Saturday.
No, definitely. You know, as we said earlier on, it's all about community, and I think, especially with you know, Primroses and Collegians, and you know, big derby.
Yeah.
The rugby started from 8 o'clock in the morning. You know, from the youngsters from under 7, under 8, and it builds up obviously to the first team game in the afternoon. But I think the most important thing is in the morning, and that when you see the families, the parents, the supporters there, the brothers, the sisters, some of the players also coaching in the junior, you know, structures and that. And I think that is the key. That's what community rugby is about.
So for this one, it's particularly important that we made sure that you saw yourself on camera there, and that's really what it is about. And we're looking forward to much more of that sort of engagement during the course of the year. Right, well, of course, as you know, Decro Paints is on board with Cape Rugby TV. Decro brings paints to life, and every week we share a little DIY tip with you. Here we go, Decro Paints.